Welcome to ILN's Sustaining Success series, where we help individuals achieve success in their life by showcasing people like yourself who have been there, done that, and can give advice as to how they have succeeded in their life. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Thank you for having me. So my name is Eric Richardson. I am a financial advisor, but I'm also an entrepreneur. I have multiple properties listed on Airbnb. I have cars on Turo. I'm in the real estate business, and I also have a surplus funds recovery business in which I help people file claims for money that is left over after foreclosures.
What would you say is your favorite part of everything that you do?
Honestly, just juggling everything. I enjoy constantly working. Like I have over 15 streams of income. And when I'm in any quote unquote downtime, I get nervous. I feel like I'm not doing enough. So I just love to work. I love to create. I'm very creative and I love to set up teams to make stuff automated as well. So a lot of the stuff that I do is not just completely ran by me. So I like to employ other individuals as well, create a large team, and essentially help as many people as I can.
That is amazing. So, what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Well, honestly, I think I've always been an entrepreneur. I remember when I was like 6 years old, I was playing with a car toy, and back then I think the company was Mattel, and I had the toy car, and I went to my mom and I drew up a whole idea of my own toy car, and she said you should email that to the company. So I emailed them back when I was 6 years old. So I've always had that, entrepreneur mindset, creativity, things like that. And it's just always been with me. And then when I graduated from college, I just, I took it full speed, searched on the internet for so many different ways to make money because honestly, there's thousands of ways to make money. And I just kept applying myself, taking action and, applying the visions that I got from God, honestly.
How did that turn out? What did they say to you when you emailed them the car? I'm very curious.
To be honest, they never emailed me back, but that car came out a few years later. So I think they took the idea.
Okay, so thinking about your goals or milestones, what do you have set to accomplish this year?
Oh, currently I'm in the process of coming out with my book. It's called The Power of Doing More. And it's showing how I went from 40,000 to over 400,000 in 1 year just by applying myself and utilizing the methods that I'm going to teach in the book. It really comes down to planning out what you want to do, creating an actual plan. So a lot of people have the mindset and they want to achieve a goal, but that's just a thought. You have to turn that thought into an action. And in order to do that, you have to really have a plan, a layout, a blueprint. So in the book, it's going to tell you all of that, also motivation, and then taking action. That's really what it boils down to: planning, motivation, and taking action. And you'll be able to do more. I mean, there's 24 hours in the day, so everybody has the opportunity. But when you really think about what you're using your hours for, some people aren't using their 24 hours efficiently. So I believe in doing MEA, money earning activities. So over 70% of my day is MEA, money earning activities. Even when I'm in quote unquote vacation, which is what most individuals think is leisure, I'm still filming because I'm a content creator earning money. So that's a money earning activity. I honestly think the only MEA that I don't do is sleeping.
So, when thinking about everything that you've accomplished, did you have a mentor or someone to help you along the way?
Well, in the financial advising field, I did. I started working for this firm in Southwest Florida. They were one of the top firms in Florida. They were doing about a little over 20 million a year. And then in my first year working, we did 25 million. And then last year we did 30. And then this year we're on track to do 40. So I applied all the things that I learned from him, just being around millionaires, billionaires, how they operate, how they communicate, how they stay professional and knowledgeable. And I applied that to myself. I have my own charisma, my own way of selling, doing things like that. So yeah, I did have a mentor, but to be honest, a lot of it just came from searching online. I mean, not in today's society, YouTube University is going to get you very far. It's going to get you very far. You can learn a lot on YouTube.
So, as an entrepreneur, how important do you think it is to keep track of your goals and ideas, especially in today's ever changing environment?
It's very important. I mean, our brain, it operates in the conscious mind and the sub-unconscious mind. So you have to constantly give yourself these motivational tips and self affirmations. Like right here, it says the time is now. I know it's probably backwards, but every time I walk into my house and I sit at my office, I see the time is now, because there's no other time to go after your goals. But yes, nobody is coming to save you. You have to take action and apply things on your own.
So, thinking about today's economy, what are your thoughts being an entrepreneur and spending money?
Well, honestly, I think the best way to spend money now in today's economy, since it is, some people are speculating that we're going into a recession. I believe self-improvement is going to be the best. So when most people think of self-improvement, they think of their appearance. Appearance does go a long way because that's your first impression. But I believe in investing in books, learning from these individuals who wrote these books will honestly put you in their mindset, their mind frame. I love to read. I've read over, I think I'm on my 18th book this year. So reading can definitely separate yourself. Investing in courses, learning from individuals, reading, like I said, studying, and then just bettering yourself. Also, I'm a big believer in like self-love day. So, if you're somebody that's constantly stressed, maybe go get a massage or anything like that, or take yourself out to eat. I'm very huge on self dates. When I go on these self dates, I reflect on everything that's going on, and I honestly appreciate myself.
So, you spoke a little bit about your content creation and how you make money even whenever you're doing something maybe that you enjoy. How were you able to get and maintain such a large following on social media?
My YouTube journey, it wasn't easy. I just kept posting content, reaching out to other content creators to react to my videos. I honestly think that propelled me the most. But honestly, having a product, a system that works. So my YouTube channel is Money Making Juggernaut, in which I primarily teach about Airbnb and then also the surplus funds recovery business. And because I created a proven method that not only works for myself, but my students, whenever I post my student success stories, it just builds traction. So people are seeing, okay, this does not only work for Eric, it's also working for his students. So I believe that, that's the largest way to, grow a following, the easiest way, honestly.
So tell me a little bit more about the Airbnb business. That seems to be something that a lot of people are getting into nowadays.
Yes, honestly, I believe Airbnb is a guaranteed business if you do it the correct way. Okay. So I always tell my friends, somebody needs a place to rest their head. When they go into a city, they need somewhere to sleep. Hotels may not always be somebody's choice to accommodate. So they're going to look at Airbnb. Airbnb is getting very popular now. And as long as your property has professional photos, it is furnished correctly, and it has the accurate description, and you have your cleaner and high customer service, you're going to be booked. You're definitely going to be booked. And of course, you have to be in the correct market. You can't be in the middle of Idaho. But yes, Airbnb is a great source of income. I stress this a lot in my course.
So just kind of thinking about the way that you started on this path, did you think that you end up where you are currently? I mean, I think I read on your Instagram, you were a millionaire by 26.
Yes, and that was a few weeks before I turned 27. So I'm 27 now. And honestly, no. So after college, I graduated from college and I went to play professional basketball in Spain and Finland. And when I was playing out there, I had a lot of free time. Like it was literally just practice, working out, walking around the city. But I was always searching for ways to do more, ways to build income. And that's when I started getting everything prepared. So then when COVID occurred, I came back and I was able to apply everything, go full speed and get it going. And it's just all momentum. Everything is momentum. And then especially in real estate, that's the easiest way to build your wealth, especially when your property builds equity. You can pull out a line of credit on your equity and invest in other things, and then just as your business grows and you're educating people and you're helping people, you're going to get help yourself. Helping others, honestly, allowed me to get where I'm at today. If I didn't teach other individuals what I do, there's no way possible that I would be a millionaire.
So thinking about that, What is one piece of advice that you would give to others that you've learned in life that has helped you to get to where you are now?
It all comes down to, like I mentioned before, you have to really lay out what you want to accomplish. Because I mean, it's very simple. Like once you understand what you need to do, you just have to do it. There's honestly nothing in the way that is going to hinder you from doing that. Even if you don't have the finances to achieve something, you can still devise another plan to get the finances. So my advice would be to actually lay out what you want. It's something about a pen and a paper, writing down, getting it out of your brain, and bringing it to life, and then locking in and getting it done. Because a lot of people, like I said, can dream and think and have goals, but unless you actually see a feasible plan and take action, it'll never happen. So, I'm huge. I go through probably about 20 notebooks a year where I'm just literally filling it up. And I'll even go back on just randomly and look and say, oh, I forgot I had that idea, that whole plan. Let me go back and look at that. So I'm huge on just, as soon as I get a vision from God, I'm writing it down, planning it out, and trying to take action as soon as possible.
So, what are some of your habits that you do on a day to day to kind of maintain your motivation and your discipline?
Well, I'm a little bit different. I don't drink coffee. I'm not somebody who thinks that I need to rely on caffeine to wake up and get going. Honestly, I just hop in the shower and I just think when I'm in the shower, okay, today's going to be a great day. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get that done. I go after it. I go to work. When I get off of work, I work on my other things. Constantly work out to, make sure you're healthy, make sure your brain is okay. And then honestly, my sleep may not be the best because I stay up until like 3 to 4 a.m. working on everything that I need to do. But I'm locked in. I'm ultra locked in right now. I'll be honest. I think that's what separates me from a lot of people, because in today's society, we can get caught up, scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, things like that, getting distracted. And I have no issues with that because I look at all of these items. But when I'm looking at it, I'm scrolling for a different reason. Like my TikTok feed is like, I learn something new every day on TikTok, business purposes, tax write-offs, mortgage deals. Like I learned so much on TikTok. My feed is probably different than a lot of people's feeds.
So, what would you say is your favorite thing about ILN whenever you think about us? What is the first thing that's the best thing that comes to your mind?
Having a positive social media feed, just staying motivated, that's honestly important. Just the constant reminder to, tell yourself, hey, you can do this. All you have to do is apply yourself. Just different motivational tactics that you guys are providing. That's great.
Thank you so much for coming and chatting with us today. You've had some great tips, some great advice. I do want to take a moment to let you say to anyone that may be listening or watching how they can get in contact with you if they want to take one of your courses, maybe want some one-on-one mentorship. I don't know exactly what all you offer, but let them know.
So my YouTube channel, this is honestly going to be the best because there's tons of free content there. It's Money Making Juggernaut. And on there, I'm teaching real estate strategies, Airbnb, and then also the main factor is surplus funds. And this business, you can get started with no previous experience, no license, certifications, no degrees. All you're doing is researching individuals who are owed money that is held at the county level, and you help them file the paperwork. It's very simple, and then you get paid out. So you're in the business of helping people. You're kind of like Robin Hood, but it's a great business. So check me out there on.
Again, Eric, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us.
Yeah,
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.